Hey guys, so we are still here in Pittsburgh. I actually leave this Friday, which, holy crap, this trip went by so quickly. Going into it, I felt like a month was going to feel like forever, but I can't believe that I already leave. As I'm sure you guys are aware, I travel quite a bit, and with traveling, it can be extremely difficult to stay healthy and eat right and just treat your body and mind and soul properly. When traveling, you're in a different environment and on a different schedule, and you're just sort of out of whack from the norm. This, along with being around germs a lot and your immune system being weak from all the stress and all of the things that are involved when traveling, leaves you really susceptible to getting sick after your trip when you get home, or even worse, during your trip. Although it may have taken a very long time for me to get the hang of how to stay healthy while traveling, I think I've sort of figured it out now. So today I'm gonna share my tips and the things I've learned with you guys. I'm gonna separate these tips into what to do before your trip, what to do during your trip, and finally what to do after your trip. So starting with before your trip. Pack healthy snacks. It can be so overwhelming and so stressful to try to find something to eat, whether you're in an airport or on a road trip. You just get hangry, and a lot of times you're not eating in a proper schedule. And by the time you finally see food, you just want to eat whatever you can get your hands on. Especially being vegan, this can be very difficult and frustrating. Even if I wanted to eat junk and crappy food, there just might not be any vegan options for me. So even if you want to buy food from an airport, which I don't know why you wouldn't do that, it's so overpriced, but at least pack a few snacks so you know you have options. I don't know about you guys, but even if I'm not hungry, if I know I have no options, I feel hungry and annoyed and pissed off. It really puts a damper on the trip in general. It just makes it less fun. Be well rested before your trip. I am so guilty of not sleeping before trips. A lot of times I fly early in the morning and have a billion things to do before my trip, so I just pull an all-nighter. I don't pack until like 2 or 3 in the morning and still have a ton of things to do after. That's just setting yourself up for complete failure, especially if you're traveling in time zones. You need to be well rested. I know this one's a no-brainer, but it is the most important one, so get your rest. And finally, before your trip, do your research. Know different restaurants or little places to grab food in the area. It can be really frustrating when you're ready for mealtime and you're going out to dinner or whatnot, and you have to try to find somewhere that has healthy options or vegan options, and you just can't find anything. Take a little bit of time before your trip, know all the restaurants that do have these options for you, and then you can just pick from the list. It also makes it really fun before your trip to know these and have something to look forward to. Now on to during your trip. I know grocery shopping might not sound like the most exciting thing to do while you're on a trip, but if you grocery shop immediately once you get to your destination, you just have options. Again, along with researching or bringing snacks along with you. It takes the guesswork out of it. You never have to get to that point of being so hungry that you're either overeating or eating the wrong options, and it just saves you so much headache in the future. This next tip is another no-brainer, but again, hugely important. Stay hydrated. I bring a water bottle with me when I travel, and I know it can be kind of cumbersome and annoying to have with you, but you can use it as a packing tool as well. Water bottles are great to protecting fragile items, so you could put your jewelry in there to keep it safe, or even just stuffing socks in it so it's not taking up any added space. They're very lightweight without anything in it, so it doesn't need to add to the weight of your items at all. And this way, you're constantly reminded to drink water. But I will say, be very careful. Depending on where you're traveling, tap water is not safe everywhere to drink. So just be careful what you're putting into the bottle, or this whole video is ruined and you're sick on your trip. So don't do that. Working out. I know this one is really hard and I've finally learned to continue to work out while I'm on my trips. I've been using this amazing app called Daily Burn, and it's made it just so easy and convenient to continuously work out no matter where I am. It's completely customizable, so you can make it work for you and your environment. They even also have the 365 option, which is just a new 30-minute workout every day. So if you don't wanna even have to think about what the workout is, you can just use that option. I've been really enjoying incorporating yoga into my travel schedule. It is beneficial in about 1,000,001 ways. It helps me stay on a schedule if I do it first thing when I wake up. Traveling can really cause issues with circulation in your body, and yoga is extremely beneficial for that. It also helps you stay calm and centered when the inevitable issues of traveling pop up. Just like any type of working out, it really improves your quality of sleep. Ignoring my very cracked screen. So I can just go to the search option on the app, go to style, scroll down to yoga. I'm gonna click the no equipment because I don't have any here, and search that. And now I can pick from any of the yoga options that I want to do. Thank you so much, Daily Burn, for sponsoring this video and also helping me stay remotely fit while traveling. Daily Burn is also hooking you guys up with a free 60-day trial. So if you want to check that out, just go to dailyburn.com/Cammie or click the link in the description box below. Next up is something we probably all don't want to talk about, but keeping your body regular. And yeah, I mean going to the bathroom. I am an extremely regular person typically, but when I travel for a ton of reasons, I have noticed that it'll be the second, third, fourth day of my trip, and I still haven't used the restroom. A lot of times this is caused by a lack of fiber in your body. We're not eating a lot of vegetables and beans and stuff like that, so our body's just a little blocked up. So gross, I know, I'm sorry. So either make sure you're getting a lot of fiber-rich foods or taking a fiber supplement, whatever works for you, but this will save your body, just trust me. Invest in travel insurance. You don't wanna end up in a hospital, knock on wood, heaven forbid. No one wants that when traveling, but it would be even worse if you don't have a way to pay for these issues. Also, if you find a great travel insurance, even if you stay healthy and nothing awful happens, this covers a lot of your flight issues and other types of travel problems that are somewhat inevitable if you travel a lot. Just cover your butt, it's safer, and there's a lot of affordable options, so highly recommend travel insurance. You'll be grateful that you did. Walk everywhere. First of all, this is an incredible way to explore a new location. You miss a lot if you're just sat in a cab or an Uber and you kind of ignore the sights. I have found some of my most favorite places just by stumbling upon them while walking through the streets. Also, you won't feel so guilty about indulging in some maybe not so healthy food if you're gonna walk it off right after. This next one applies to before, during, and after your trip, and that is to take vitamins. Now, I'm no doctor, so I am not by any means trying to tell you exactly what you should be taking for your body, but a few really great ones to have on hand are ginger for motion sickness, vitamin B for energy, and vitamin C to boost up your immune system. So when you get home, you're gonna wanna keep up taking your vitamins until you're fully adjusted, or just forever, because they're good for you, but definitely wanna wait till your body's fully adjusted before you stop taking all of your vitamins. And finally, the most difficult one and my least favorite is getting back to a schedule when you get home. And some of the best ways to do this is immediately unpacking when you're home. Even if you get home extremely late, get the stuff out of your suitcase, throw your dirty clothes in the laundry, put everything away. That way, you don't have to do it the next day. A lot of times, the day after vacation still kind of feels like you're on vacation if you have to take care of all of these things. If you get it done the day you get home, you can start fresh and get back to reality, even though that might be a little sad. Okay guys, I hope you found these tips helpful and that you're able to use them on your next trip to make the most of it so you can not worry about staying healthy and focus on enjoying the moment. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Or there might be a video tomorrow. I don't know. Bye.